Good day, viewers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the days in each month of the year whereby you avoid certain days and be more careful on certain days. On each year from January to December, it has some particular days that are very, very good to travel, to do wedding, to do outdooring, to do engagement, to take money, to go on shopping, and on parties. And there are some days that day you better sit home or you better be careful. And then, so if you're a new person here, I want you to subscribe to Comb Herbal TV. Subscribe and do the like button. So that if I see that there's more likes, I'll show more secrets. This one will show the good days and the bad days. I'm going to show you the good days and the bad days. So you note them, you take your pen and note them down and paste it on your front door so that anytime you wake up, you see it and you what? You know that this day I have to be careful. Oh. I have to be careful not to travel, not to not to do this engagement this day, not to marry on this day, not to have engagement this day, not to have this party this day, not to go on beach this day. It is important that we hearken to instruction, we hearken to wisdom. May long life, prosperity be our portion forever. If you're a new person, I want you to subscribe to Comb Herbal TV. This is Naba Comb here. And I want to speak to you more things about these days. There are 47 bad days in a year that one should avoid so that one should know, so that one will be very careful on that day. These 47 bad days, one has to be really, really careful from January to December. So if you know this thing, if you are going to marry, if you are a farmer and you want to go and sow your maize, your millet, your granules, plant your apple trees, you will learn on these days and know the good day to go and sow, the good days to go and do what? Marry, the good days to go and what? Buy your special things. And there are also some five special days in these 47 days. The most five dangerous day. One should be very, very careful in what? In this 47 days bad days. There are some five special dangerous days inside it that one should be very, very alert and careful. These 5 dangerous days in these particular months, one should be very, very careful and to avoid them. I'm going to show you from January to December the good days and the bad days. So let me just show the bad days so that you know the good days. When you know the bad days, you just know the rest, the good days. So let's start from January. Let's start on January. I saw some maize on TV speaking. So let's start on January. I like this advert. I hope you like it too. Okay, I'll show you. Oh, I wanted to show you this thing. Oh, it's very nice on TV. So this special days on maize talking. So these special days on these dangerous this 47 dangerous days, one should avoid them and be careful not to go to farm and sow, not to go and marry, not to go and do engagement, not to go to party or nightclub or travel. These special days, one should try and avoid it. so that you get more what? Victory. So on January, the bad days are on the first. The first is dangerous. The second, another one. Sixth, 11th, and 17th. So January 1st, January 2nd, January 1st, January 2nd, January 6th, January 17th, and January 11th are dangerous and bad days one should avoid. You can those days, if you notice that you'll be hearing accident somewhere, minus us and my subscribers and descendants. All these 47 bad days will not touch us and my subscribers in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach and my descendants. We're all safe. May the Lord deliver us from all 47 bad days in a year and let us live up to old age in prosperity and good health. Any bad thing coming, may the Lord let it vanish and go to Hades. And let goodness and mercy be upon me, my subscribers, my children, my descendants forever. So in January, 1st January, and viewers, try and subscribe. So you become subscribers and also benefit in this prayer. So January 1st, these are the bad days in January. 1st, 2nd, 17th, 6th, and then 11th. They are not good days. You have to avoid them when traveling, marrying, or sowing. February, the bad days are 8th, 17th, 16th. These are 3 days that are very bad days. You should avoid any serious traveling, sowing, marrying, do any investment or anything. Don't do any investment on these days. Don't do any investment. Don't do any engagement. Don't do any farming. Don't do any serious traveling. Don't do any traveling, dangerous traveling on these days. So I said February is 8th, 16th, and 17th. March, the bad days one should avoid is what? First, that's March. The dangerous day is what? Dangerous days are what? 1st, 3rd, 12th, 13th, and 15th. Are the bad days one should try to avoid, not to do any special thing on these days. That's March is what? 1st, 3rd, 12th, 13th, and 15th. April. The bad days one should avoid in April is 1st, 3rd, 3rd. Are you getting it? 15th, 17th, and what? 18th. One should try and avoid on April. One should avoid these days. 1st, 3rd, 15th, 17th, and what? 18th. Don't dare venture traveling these days. It will disturb you. If you do sowing, you will not succeed. If you marry these days, you succeed. If you are doing investment these days, it will not prosper. So all these bad days, one should try to avoid marriage, sowing, farming, jubilation, party, beaches, traveling, club. One should avoid traveling. One should avoid them. I want my subscribers to always have divine victory. Subscribe and share of Comb Herbal TV. I show both herbs and spirituality. And that's what I treat people, both physically and spiritually. So there are more things I will reveal to you. From April, we'll go to what? May. The bad days one should avoid on May. The bad days is 8th, 10th, 17th, and 30th. 8th, the April. We did April, eh? We are coming to what? April, May. The bad days one should avoid is what? 8th. On the day of 8th, don't do anything serious on it. 10th. One should be careful on 10th. 17th and what? 30th. Just don't do any serious venture on this day. It will what? sabotage your everything, your investment, your life, and everything. Accidents and all these things happen on these 47 days. And the 5 special bad days, I'll tell you. So on May, you should on the May 8th, May 10th, May 17th, and May 30th, you should avoid them. Don't let any bad thing happen to you. So just be safe and kind and on these days. April will come to what? April, May. Then we come to June. I did May. So June. So June, the bad days on June. One should avoid on June. There are 10 days. There are 3 days. On June, the bad days are what? Are 3 days. We have first, we have 7th, and we have the 10th. First, 7th, and 10th. You shouldn't embark or do any serious venture, marriage, farming on these days or traveling on these days. First, 7th, and 10th. First, May, June. That's June. You should avoid 1st, 7th, and 10th. You should be very, very careful. Don't travel. Don't do any farming. Don't do any investment. Any serious thing. Don't do it on what? 1st June, 7th June, and then 10th June. Don't do that to disturb you. June. June will come to what? July. July. So July, the bad days on July is this thing. First, 5th, and then 6th. First, 5th. That's 5, and 6th on that's 6 day. The 1st of July, the 5th of July, and the 6th of July are bad days. Don't do any serious thing on those days. Don't travel on air, railway, taxi, long travels. Be careful. This day, if you want to take time and notice, you'll be hearing accidents and things. Minus us and my subscribers and descendants. So if you come to July, you go to August. So August, the bad days one should avoid and not to do any serious investment, farming, marrying, jubilation. On these days, one should avoid August. You should on the bad days on August are the 8th, 10th, 17th. That's August. The bad days are 8th, 10th, 17th, 18th, 20th, and 30th. The bad days in August one should avoid are 8th, 10th, 17th, 18th, 20th, and what? 30th. When you avoid these dates, so you have to write them down so that you'll be careful not to do any serious thing on these days. And these days are very bad days. They're spiritually dangerous days. So one should try and be careful. So August will come to August, September. So September, the bad days are what? First day, the first. Second, 18th, 15th, 30th are dangerous days. So in September, we have 1st, 2nd, we have 15th, we have 30th, we have 18th. So 1st, 2nd, 18th, 30th, 15th are very bad days. So the 15th day is dangerous, the 30th day is dangerous, the 18th day is dangerous, the 2nd day is dangerous, and the 1st is dangerous. That's the dates. That's September. You have to be careful these days. You'll be hearing things. Those days, don't travel, don't do anything serious. September will go to October. So October, there are 2 days inside it that are very, very bad days for people. Minus us, my subscribers and family and friends. So the bad days on this thing, on September, this thing, and The bad days in September are this thing. Oh, this thing, 15th and 17th. That October. The bad days on October. Because we're in September, we came to October. So October, the bad days is what? 15th and what? 17th. So on the 15th day, you have to be very, very careful. On the 17th, October, we come to what? November. November, the bad days one should avoid in farming, investment, marrying, eh? Doing something new. On these days, one should avoid doing something new, projects new, building. Want to start your building, don't do it on these days. So October, November, three we have 3 days in November that are very, very bad. So what are they? Tell me, what are they? November. The bad days in September and November. The bad days in November. You tell me. But you know them. There are 3 days in November there are dates in November that are very, very bad. I know you know. You tell me. Tell me. Eh? It's first, 7th, and what? 11th. First, 7th, and 11th. On the first is a bad day. The 7th is a bad day. The 11th too is a bad day. That's what November. So December we have December 2 has December 2 has 3 days inside it that are very, very bad. And what are these dates? It's what? First, 7th, and what? 11th. First, December, the bad days are on the first date. The one is dangerous. The 7th date is very dangerous day, bad day. And then the 11th is also bad day. So don't do any traveling, don't do any business, don't do any ceremony, don't do any party, don't go to any beach on this first, 7th, and what? 11th in December. Don't, and write these days, take your calendar and circle them, the bad days. So December 1 is what? First, 7th, and what? 11th. They are bad days. You should just avoid them. Be careful. You hear assassination, you hear accidents, plenty, bombing somewhere, killing, but minus me and my subscribers and descendants. Amen. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. We will live long up to old age, and my subscribers. And new coming subscribers. So I want to now talk to you about the 5 special dangerous days. The 5 special most dangerous days. These ones are more deadly, dangerous, minus me and my subscribers and family. Minus me, my bloodline subscribers. These 5 special dangerous days, one should just be careful. So what are they? In August, we'll have it. In August, it's 1 day inside it that is the most dangerous. Take your pen and circle it. 17th. In August, the date 17th. It's a dangerous, bad day that one should be very, very careful when traveling. Don't make child adultery on this day, or travel this day, or do any new projects on this day, or travel these days. Or if you do investment, or you are a distant, want to go to abroad, want to travel to a country, an African country to do any business, or European country, or America, China to do any business, and you travel on these bad days and go on that day, you find out that you go, it will be unprofitable. You go that your business will sit up. How to succeed is a struggle. So these bad days are not good to start any business or traveling. Don't do any fun thing, any fun and laughter thing these days, because you will not laugh. So apart from these days that are bad days, one should try the other days and be happy. So on August 17th is the 17th is the most dangerous bad day. Dangerous. It's among the 5 dangerous bad days. In September 2, we have 1st September, 2nd September, and we have 30th September. They are very deadly, dangerous in the 5 days, special dangerous days. September is 1st, 2nd, and 30th. 1st, 2nd, 30th, that's September. And in March, it's only one, making it the 5 dangerous days. It's a March. March is what? 3rd March. March is 3rd. 3rd March. 3rd March is the one of the most dangerous days. One should be careful when traveling, when trying to travel abroad to do business. Hey, it's not good. Children born on these days, a lot of them are drunkards. A lot of these children born on these days are drunkards. They are not serious in life. Some of them are womanizers, drug addicts, prostitutes. I know some prostitution is by force. That some people will force you. But the one you yourself get decide and you are doing it. Some of these children born on these days, they need deliverance. It can be, there's some help there's some soap that will do so that when you bath this soap, that bad day that they gave birth to you, it will what? Turn to good day. Will turn your spiritual date for you. It's a soap that will do. We'll call it the lebra soap. Lebra soap. It's a high-powered special soap and cream. If you are born on these days and you find out that it's really affecting you, call and order for the lebra soap. It's a powerful, changing by force destiny to what? Righteousness and prosperity. If you are born on these days and find out that these days are mentioned, you are inside, and it's really affecting you, call and order for it, wherever you are in the world. I'll give you the lebra soap and the lebra pomade. It will turn around things for you, to change your spiritual date for you, and you'll be happy and start prospering. Or you mistakenly traveled these days and you find out that among these days that I mentioned, you are inside. Call for the lebra soap and the cream. It will turn by force. You find out that your life will change to prosperity again. Children born on these days who are drunkards, why don't you get the lebra soap and bath them, or you are individual and you bath it, it will turn. This bathing is to be done 21 days. You find out that everything will change to normal. God is a merciful God. So when he did these days and knew about them, he also showed a solution to those days. Herbs and powers are the keys. Herbs and powers are the keys. May long life, goodness, and long life, goodness and mercy. Long life, goodness and mercy be upon us, and up to old age and prosperity and good health. Ya hayu ya bais. Ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu. Ya hayu ya hayu ya hayu ya kayom ya kayom ya kayom upon me and my descendants and subscribers forever. Ya hayu means the ever living, the ever living, the ever living. God, Spirit, long life, resurrection upon us forever. Never die. We live up to old age. Amen. Prosperity and good health.